viewers, you are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Biafran News. Ipob warns federal government against arresting Senator Aberibe. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has warned the federal government against arresting the minority leader of the Senate, Aberibe, or risk its wrath. The group was reacting to a statement by a presidential spokesman that Aberibe should be in jail for standing as surety for its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, bail in 2017. Aberibe had on Wednesday called for the resignation of President Muhammadu Buhari for failure to protect the country and its citizens from Boko Haram and bandits. He made the call on the Senate floor during deliberation on the rising insecurity in the country. But the presidency, in a swift reaction by spokesman Garba Shehu, said Aberibe deserves to be in a jail for failure to stop Kanu from jumping bail. But spokesperson to Ipob, Emma Powerful, in a statement on Friday, said Kanu's home was invaded and was in a bid to kill him, forcing him to flee the country. The recent incoherent and rudely childish tirade by the presidency of Nigeria against Senator Aberibe, unarguably the only distinguished senator in the whole of Nigeria, is confirmation of the paranoia that has gripped the government in Aso Rock. Garba Shehu has not only showcased his ignorance of the law as it pertains to bail for future proceedings in a law court, but his pathetic attempt to rewrite the history of the unprovoked bloody invasion of the home of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by soldiers, which directly resulted in his inability to attend Binta Nyako's court, is well documented. It doesn't matter how many times Aso Rock rehash this parallel line of jumping bail argument. The facts are very clear and in the public domain for any sensible person to comprehend. If you went to Mazi Kanu's house to kill him, is it a court in Abuja where judges are impotent that he won't be attacked? Mr. Powerful said. The spokesman said that it speaks to the intellectual vacuumness of this APC regime that a seemingly high-ranking presidential spokesperson is blissfully ignorant of the constitution they swore to uphold. Does it mean that Garba Shehu Malami, the Attorney General of Nigeria, and the Tanko Muhammad, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, are ignorant of the section of the constitution that stipulates by law a senator is not allowed to stand surety for an accused person? Therefore, Aberibe has no case to answer. That is why neither Binta Nyako's court nor the Court of Appeal is willing to entertain the bond for future case any longer. Garba Shehu should stop disgracing himself and his government with their non-sitting ignorance of judicial process. The same Garba Shehu who said they don't take advice from the likes of Aberibe were the same people that publicly called for Goodluck Jonathan to resign. Why is it that resignation of Buhari is suddenly treasonable felony? The pro-Biafran group said that any plans against Aberibe and other will fail because ordinary people are not wiser, thanks to the gospel of liberation being preached by its leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since the failure to eliminate our great leader during the invasion of his country home at Afaraku in Umuahia, Abia State, Aso Rock, with their truth-averse, misguided friends in some section of the cash and carry news media in Nigeria, have been scrambling to see what false allegation against Enyinnaya Aberibe will stick. Each time they have failed, as they will also fail in this latest charade. We are now all familiar with the usual rage and fury anytime their corrupt regime in Aso Rock is held publicly accountable. They cannot fool the masses anymore. We are all wiser. We should remind Garba Shehu and Nigerians alike that Federal High Court in Abuja, presided over by Justice Binta Nyako, granted our leader bail on 23rd of March 2017. And a few months after that, the federal government of Nigeria on 14th of September 2017, to be precise, ordered the Nigerian Army, Police, Navy, Air Force, and DSS to invade, kill, and maim our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The fact they failed in that murderous mission that took the lives of 28 Biafrans is the reason why there is so much meaningless vitriol directed at Aberibe to cover up their murderous intent against our leader. On the state of insecurity in the country, Mr. Powerful said the government of Buhari has failed woefully and should be removed. It is important we let the masses that inhabit the colonial contraption called Nigerian know that any government that fails to protect the lives and properties of her citizens is a total failure. Therefore, this regime is a complete and utter failure and should be removed. It is unfortunate that Nigerians do not know what democracy and opposition politics is all about. An opposition party is there to oppose, and that is what Aberibe did. But surprisingly, this rudimentary requirement of democratic governance is lost on the government, hence their hysteria. We are warning and cautioning any person or group who are making frantic effort to endear themselves to the caliphate by issuing unguarded press statements to retrace their step, because Senator Enyinnaya Aberibe is not to be toyed with or his name ridiculed by any faceless, non-existent Igbo group. Ipob is still in court challenging the Nigerian Army, Police, Navy, and DSS invasion of our leaders compound in 2017. Garba Shehu and his colleagues in Aso Rock should always be mindful of this irrefutable fact before opening their mouth again in public, we said. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I will say that Aberibe's effort to stand as shortive for Nnamdi Kanu is not wrong. It's not a coincidence, and it's not wrong at all. Aberibe is not, he didn't try to be biased. He stood for justice, and justice was actually granted to Nnamdi Kanu. It's just, I will say that Buhari has been biased from the beginning of his government, and that is why even after Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail, he kept pursuing him again to see that he's taken back to jail. So, what do we have to say about this? I will say that President Muhammadu Buhari and his cabal, Garba Shehu, are very, very biased. Looking at the regime of Goodluck Jonathan, you can see how Garba Shehu lamented that Jonathan should be removed from government. That is because Goodluck Jonathan is not from their tribe. But now it's time of President Muhammadu Buhari. Why is it that it's now very difficult and challenging for President Muhammadu Buhari to apply for resignation, knowing fully well that he is not performing very well in government? Viewers, I will say that your comment concerning this news will go a long way. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.
Pepe. Okay.